Hello, this is a water feature I made, and it's combined with an automatic drip system for the potted plants. The water feature consists of a bird bath, which overflows into this pot, which seems like it has no end because it never fills up. Let's look underneath and see what's going on. As you can see, there's a small pump in the bottom connected to a hose, which first pumps water up to the bird bath, and that bird bath overflows into a tray, and it has a spill valve or opening that goes down that trough into the pot, and it completes the cycle. That jar has all the electrical components that are protected from the water. That garden hose is strictly used to fill up the reservoir so that I don't have to do it manually. And that's tied in with the automatic drip system, which also feeds these plants. So let's go back to the source of the water, and I'll show you how all that is put together. This rain barrel is the source of the water. It has a valve right here which can be adjusted for the rate of the flow of the water. That valve is always turned on. When the water comes out, it comes along this hose, and this is where it stops at this electronic timer. Right now it's off, so there's no water flowing past this line. I'll turn that on in just a moment, and you can see when it turns on, it goes further down this hose. Into this reservoir. And as you can see, the water comes out of this and fills up this reservoir. And as it fills, that makes this bilge pump turn on, and that forces water back to the water feature reservoir and waters the plants. The source of electricity is from this external plug, and it goes into this bucket, which has a 12-volt power supply, so it converts 110 volts to 12 volts. And part of the circuit powers this pump. Then another circuit goes down this pipe here all the way back to the water feature to supply electricity for that small pump that's forcing the water up to the bird bath. So let me turn all this on, and you can see it in operation. This timer can be set to run a specific duration as well as frequency. For example, I may, depending on how hot it is during the season, I can set it for every 24 hours for 10 minutes or every 12 hours for 5 minutes or whatever. Right now, I'll just turn it to the on position. You can hear it come on. And then that allows the water to start flowing in here. I'm gonna go back and increase the flow rate. As you can see, the water's coming out a lot quicker now. The pump should kick on any second. There it is. The pump that just came on has nothing to do with this feature except it pumps water right here to keep the reservoir full. And I can use this little switch here to turn it off or adjust the flow rate to get a happy balance between how much water stays in the reservoir. The goal being not having to fill it manually. I'm going to turn it off right now since it's plenty full. Now the pump that we turned back at the source is pumping water into these plants. Through these fill tubes. These are self-wicking pots and there's a lot of videos on the internet about that. I don't have my plants in here yet. It's a little early in the spring. Now the whole primary tube of water just consists of a regular garden hose, and I have a T in each one for each pot. Then I have this 1/4-inch tubing that goes into the fill hole. I found that the 1/2-inch and 1/4-inch system where you plug into the 1/2-inch was prone to leak, and the critters chewed on the 1/4-inch tubing. This way I have a minimal amount of 1/4-inch tubing, so hopefully the critters will leave it alone. And I'm sure they're not going to interfere with that garden hose. As you can see, the overflow is working so that it never overfills the pot. So I'll be planting, this is a shady area, so I'll be planting begonias back here just for decoration. This black tube contains the wiring that I referred to back at the source that has this wire that feeds into the electrical connection to the pump. As I'm sure you guessed, the pot has a hole in the bottom, and just allows the water to fall through. Let me raise that up. Here's one more overall look of the system. The birds really enjoy coming to that and taking a bath. And it's kind of fun to see that water go in the pot and never fill up. And then hopefully everything is automated pretty well with the timer so that everything is watered and the reservoirs stay full automatically. Thanks for watching, and please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much.